website called EdPuzzle.com. It's completely free. You have to create an account. You can do it just like most things with your email address. There's also a student side to it. At the very least, I think it's a good way to find video content. And so I can search EdPuzzle for ones that are already created. I can search YouTube. I'm going to search National Geographic videos. We're just going to.
Good choice.
If you notice, none of the stuff is attached to it right now. This is just the video. Okay, so I want to use that. So like I said, one of the things that's nice is if nothing else, like on this website, you can search all of these different kind of video providers. But I want to use this video, so I'm going to click use this video. And now I can do a bunch of different things to it. You can crop it, so the first step is to crop it if you want, so I'm just going to take off the last 3 minutes, and we're going to start a little bit later too. You can lay down an audio track of your voice, like do a voiceover of the entire video if you want. That gets a little cumbersome, but that's what this next step is right up here. I'm going to skip that. Then we saw an audio note that a teacher had placed there, so I want to put an audio note right here. I'm going to allow it to use my microphone, and it's recording right now over the top, or it's adding this audio note about African rhinos. I'm going to hit stop. If I want to put another one, you can see the cursor's a plus sign. I can add another one right here. It's going to start recording. Okay, and so we just added 2 audio notes. It's your voice. You can explain whatever you want to the students. Yes, right.
So is the video going to stop, and then your audio is going to play, and then the video will resume?
Audio, yep.
Okay, that's good.
Next piece, we want to add a question or several questions. I'm going to hit quiz. It takes a second to attach the sound here. I probably should have just done one for each piece. And you can see down here, you can remove all of these audio notes as well. Give it a second. Now we're going to add some quiz questions. So I want to add a question right there.
It's completely free?
Completely free. So I click on the little question icon. Now there's 2 types of questions basically. Short answer, or you can add a multiple choice question. You can also add just a comment, just a little note if you want. So I'm just going to put a question in here. Done, so that'll stop there, force the students to answer that question. And then you can go on, you can put as many questions as you want. You saw the example it had, there's a bunch of questions attached to it. So I want to add another question.
And then we can share this?
Yep.
With like Schoology?
Yeah, could I put...
I was trying to embed this within Schoology earlier today, and it'll let you embed, but the video wasn't functioning right. So
could you link to it then?
You can actually from within here. I'll show you in a second. You can create a class and assign this to students. I know, which is
another
management
program.
I know.
Yeah, I agree. We just want to add it to Schoology.
We just want to link.
Yeah, we want one.
Yeah, and I'm gonna work on trying to get the embedded Schoology to work. So like I can see the video, but it wasn't playing correctly with the embedded mode that they
So
had.
I'm wondering if you could link you could just put a link so they could go to EdPuzzle.
All right, so I'm done. I created a class already. I just called it Technology 101. If I want to assign it to there, I can do that. I can prevent skipping so the students can't skip ahead. You don't have to save it as an assignment though. You can just save it into your content if that makes sense. And I'm going to save assignments. All right, so now if we just go back to my content right up here, you can see here's my saving the black rhino video. I was playing around with some other ones earlier today. If you want to get rid of this or do some other things with it, you can assign the video to a class, you can watch it, edit it, you can share this. I think this gives you the link.
Click it. Do it.
I think in this though, the students can't actually answer the questions,
But they can answer them on paper.
but they can answer them on paper.
Which-
you do that.
Or they can put the answers in Schoology.
And could they watch it on their iPads?
Yep.
Even if it takes Flash?
I don't know if it does. I'm just looking at it.
Know what I mean? Like,
It runs it within their app, so they should be able to.
oh yeah, because
they
they
have
have
an
an
app.
app. So the app.
Okay.
Yeah.
I
And
have
it's pulling from like YouTube or other,
Right,
so
right. But if you run into videos like on YouTube or TeacherTube that require Flash, they won't play on
They
your
won't play 'em.
iPads, right?
So we might run up against some of that. I'll get to that, I'll show you what it looks like on the student side. So I assigned that to my class. In order to create a class, if you did want to do that, you just hit add class,
I'm trying to create
class
a
name, subject. When you save the
You
class,
can't do that with.
it's going to give you a class code, much like Schoology.
Find a different one.
The students download the EdPuzzle app. They hit the little, they have to create an account. They don't even have to actually use their email address, but they create the account. Hit the little plus button, and I'll show you the student side in a second here. Hit the little plus button, type in that code, and they're in your class. Let me jump over to the student side. All right, there we go. So EdPuzzle app looks like this. This App Store, EdPuzzle, it's the student side. I already logged in, I created an account, but I mean, it's pretty basic. Enter your name, pick a username and password in there. And add a new class, I hit that plus sign up by my classes. Put your class code in. So there's the saving the Black Rhino assignment. I haven't watched any of it. So I'd start it.
Endangered species. Black rhinos came to foster ranch in 1992
And that's
as a
probably,
cooperative effort of the government of Zimbabwe.
let's see if we can break
And what we
expert
tried to
on.
work out at that point was there was poaching.
And it's recording right now. I can't skip it, because I prevented
Because
skipping.
they were concerned about losing all of the rhinos. And so the animals that came to the United States, they were basically an insurance
You're gonna
policy.
put a question in there, Sarah?
Yeah, so here's the question that I put in there.
This conservation center
That's kind of what the teacher or the student side looks like. They could have multiple classes there, you know, multiple videos. You can set due dates. All right, so now I'm in my class that I assigned this in. If I go into the assignment and look at progress, well, here's my answer. Tell me about nothing, or tell me about rhinos, nothing. I've completed 50% of the video. I completed the quiz. We can go in and grade this ourselves then, since it was a subjective type question. So I got that correct, I said, so now it's correct. If I go back to class progress, I can see my grade. I haven't watched it completely, so it's giving me that information. Will this talk to Schoology? No, not that I know of, not yet. Like I was saying to Cheryl, I was playing around a little bit because you can take embed codes from like YouTube videos or whatever, put them into Schoology. This lets you do that, but it wasn't working. Right, so this really would have to be kind of at this point a standalone thing. If I figure out how to get it to work within Schoology, I'll make sure to let you know.
So then,
where
in
you're
order
putting
for
it.
students to use it, they would have to actually go and create the account.
Right, just the enter the code is all.
Yeah,
They've been pushing.
I would have to create the account. If I was.
you'd create the class. You just go in here, you create
So
your
then
own account,
I'd go and register.
add class.
Just like
Yep.
I did with school.
Yep. If nothing else, like for me, like even if you weren't going to attach the questions or whatever, to me this is, if you create an account, now you can search all of these different things for really kind of education related type content. Some of these ones that are actually in EdPuzzle already have like quizzes attached to them. Some are good. You can see like this one here was edited
I'll bring
and there's some questions on it, so you could use some content that's there already as well.